jealous dudes on the sidelines sit there and hate on men with fit physiques. They hate on fit men. They just sit there on the sidelines and watch, pause. And the thing about it is the thing with envy and hate, you feel what I'm saying? That guys can take two ways with this. The first way is, hey, look, that guy is doing better than me. He's getting way more choosing signals or attraction, whatever you want to call it. But I can improve myself and I can get there too. I can do it just as good as he can. Because, hey, look, I'm just going to work on myself and I'm going to get to that level. Even though, he's doing it and I'm kind of jealous a little bit because everybody has jealousy. Everybody has a little bit of jealousy in them. That's just part of human nature, is to kind of be jealous a little bit. But then for the most part, this is what you're mostly going to have. For the most part, you're going to have a whole bunch of dudes that sit on the sidelines and they straight up just hate. They're straight up just play haters. You guys remember that Dave Chappelle episode where it was a play hater convention and all those dudes was play haters and they were just hating the whole time? That's kind of what it is. They don't like when they see a dude that is fit, for one, because it kind of exposes their own sort of insecurities. And let me tell you what an odd thing about these type of guys are. Let me tell you what the odd thing about these guys are. But like I was saying, it kind of exposes their insecurities that they deep down inside have. This is especially true if you have a friend group and your friend group is a whole bunch of guys. And look, I'm just going to be straightforward. I'm not going to try to sugarcoat it. I'm going to be straight up and down with it. The friend group really don't got shit going on. All they do is sit down, watch sports for 2 hours. They watch guys that are fit. They watch guys that are total complete strangers. They'll watch and look, hey, look, I watch sports here and there. I catch up with a game here and there. But these guys religiously know the stats to men that they've never met before. They have full-blown arguments on who the best player is. The infamous Michael Jordan, Kobe, and LeBron argument, or the Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers, whoever the hell. They'll talk about all of these men that are fit, are athletic, have achieved some shit. They'll argue about that and deride them all day. Pause. But if you tell them to go to the gym, they're gonna look at you like you got a third eye on your head. Like you got a third head or some shit like that. They'll be like, Jim, what? This dude is ridiculous. Jim, that's lame. Look at this guy. He's going to the gym. He think girls like dudes with muscles, and they'll just start hating on you. They'll start hating on you. And the thing about it is that all that making fun of you and throwing shade and stuff is really coming from them wanting you to stay on their level. It's really coming from them being scared that you're going to leave the nest, so to speak. You're going to leave that dirty, bummy, slovenly, out of shape nest that they're in. And I'm just being for real. This is what most guys, their friend groups look like. It's a bunch of dudes who really have no kind of hobbies outside of sitting around and being thirsty and watching complete strangers throw a ball around. So when you talk about you're hitting the gym, or you talking about you're taking up martial arts or boxing, they're going to look at you like, hey, this guy thinks he's tough or something like that. Just the typical hater rhetoric. And the weird thing that I was talking about in the beginning is that after some time, they'll see you, they'll see your progress. They'll see how you're succeeding. And this channel talks about attraction a lot, but they'll see how you start succeeding a little more with women. They'll see how you'll start succeeding more in just life in general, because now you're a little more disciplined, usually, not all the time, but usually dudes who are in the gym all the time are disciplined. Usually it carries over to other aspects of their lives. Now, I know someone is going to pull out an example of a guy who goes to the gym but abuses some kind of drug or something like that, right? I'm not talking about those. I'm talking about in general. And they're going to be like, dang, every time you hit the scene or you hit a lounge or something like that, all the females are going to flock to you. And they're going to be like, dang, they're going to start feeling a little insecure about themselves. Then that's when you start seeing them hitting the gym and shit. Like, you start seeing them make posts and, little posts here and there, doing a little weak ass bicep curl or something like that. And you'll be like, dang, I thought going to the gym was whack. I thought it was whack. But for the most part, most guys are just going to sit on the sidelines and just completely talk down on dudes who are fit and who, spend time in the gym. Not everybody. Don't get it twisted. Not everybody, but a lot. It's a good sum. And all that stems from is, hey, look, they see you're kind of, and you don't have to be pompous about it. You're not like a pompous, arrogant dickhead about it. They just kind of see that you're getting a little more attraction and you're doing a little better. And a lot of people, and especially in today's age, everyone is on the victimhood mentality. Oh, poor me, there's nothing I can do about it. So that ignites it even more. Oh, it's just happening to him. It's just, I can't help it. I'm me and he's him. And, no matter if I hit the gym, nothing's going to happen. So even with that, it's like fire to the flame. And then you got dudes that straight up talk crap about guys, that go to the gym and stuff like that. They'll say these guys are lunkheads or meatheads or, kind of making the whole they're unintelligent argument, the dumb jock stereotype. And that is their to-go argument about how dudes that are in shape are stupid, right? That are stupid. And it's crazy because bodybuilding or going to the gym in general, it takes a mental discipline. It's actually a mental intelligence if you think about it. Because if you look at somebody with a fit physique, of course, natural. I'm not going to sit here and say I don't support roid use. If you do that, that's your business. But me personally, I don't support it. I'm talking about a natural guy who has a fit physique. There was some mental intelligence about that because, as we all know, mind-muscle connection. So he's intelligent in his own way. But of course, haters are always going to say they're stupid or, oh, look at him. He's walking around thinking he's the shit. And he's really not. He just works on himself. And in today's society, if you are a guy that's fit, if you're a guy that's powerful, you're a guy that's, masculine. And when I say masculine, I'm not talking about some kind of guy walking in with his chest puffed out, stomping and trying to act macho and stealing babies' candy and stuff like that. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm just talking about a guy who, who's masculine, who doesn't look weak, who looks strong, who looks like they could do something if need be, who looks like they got a little bit of power. Those type of guys, that's frowned upon. That's not encouraged in today's society. I've talked about this ad nauseum. I've mentioned this in many other videos, but it's true. Those type of guys are looked at as a-holes. They're looked at as idiots, and that's mainly coming from guys. If you look at the guys, the main ones that's saying all this type of stuff, look at them. They don't hit the gym and they don't get no females. And I don't mean to make this all about, oh, you don't get no hoes, but that's a huge part. Let's not even fake the funk. That's a huge part, is they don't get the attraction that the fit guy gets. And a fit guy he himself could not even be worried about females like that. You know, he's got a healthy obsession, not an obsession, but he's got a friendly fondness of women, of course, because he's a man at the end of the day, if he's straight. But it's nothing extreme. Like, he's not constantly smashing 50 chicks in a month and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, he could just be a regular guy, but the dude is just not gonna like him because he knows that if he wanted to, he could. That's the thing. If he wanted to get females and really go out here, he could. Right? So anyway, hope y'all enjoy the video. Peace.